Mai Trần Tuấn Anh was born on January 15, 1996, in Gia Nang, Vietnam. From a young age, he exhibited a natural athletic ability, but it wasn't until his teenage years that his potential in track and field began to shine. Raised in a family where academic achievement was highly valued, Tuấn Anh's parents encouraged him to pursue a well-rounded education. However, his love for physical activity led him to participate in various sports during his school years, particularly in athletics, where he began to show an exceptional talent for sprinting and middle-distance running. Tuấn Anh first discovered his passion for running at the age of 12 when he joined his school's track and field team. His early years of training were not without challenges, as he had to balance his academic responsibilities with his growing commitment to sports. However, his determination to succeed led him to excel in local competitions. It became apparent that he had a natural gift for speed and endurance, particularly in the 400 meters and 800 meters events. Recognizing his talent, his school coach, a former national athlete, began providing more focused training. Under this guidance, Tuấn Anh began to improve his techniques and performance, which caught the attention of regional athletic scouts. By the age of 15, he was invited to join the Gia Nang provincial athletics team, where he would continue his development as a competitive runner. Development and early career. Tuấn Anh's transition from a local athlete to a provincial competitor marked a critical phase in his athletic career. His dedication to improving his speed, technique, and race strategy paid off in his first major competition at the age of 16. He participated in the National Junior Athletics Championships and earned a silver medal in the 400 meters, a result that proved his potential to compete at higher levels. This success laid the foundation for his future as a competitive athlete and garnered attention from national coaches who began to follow his progress. Between the ages of 17 and 19, Tuấn Anh's career began to take off. He was selected to represent Gia Nang in the National Athletics Championships, where he continued to impress with his strong performances in both the 400 meters and 800 meters events. He earned several top 5 finishes, but it was clear that the 400 meters was his most competitive event. As his technique improved, he began setting personal records and making significant strides in his performance. In 2014, at the age of 18, Tuấn Anh earned his first national podium finish in the 400 meters at the national championships. His bronze medal finish was a significant achievement and marked the beginning of his rise on the national stage. The following year, he joined the Vietnamese national athletics team and began training under renowned coaches who had developed some of Vietnam's top athletes. His inclusion in the national team allowed him to compete in regional competitions, including the Southeast Asian (SEA) Games, where he began to prove himself as a sprinter to watch. Career peak and major achievements. The peak of Mai Trần Tuấn Anh's career came in the late 2010s, when he began to consistently compete at the highest level in Southeast Asia and earn recognition as one of Vietnam's leading athletes in the 400 meters. His breakthrough moment came in 2017 at the SEA Games held in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Tuấn Anh competed in both the 400-meter individual race and the 4x400 meters relay, where he played a crucial role in securing a silver medal for Vietnam. His performance in the individual event was particularly impressive, as he clocked a personal best time that placed him among the top athletes in Southeast Asia. In addition to his success in the SEA Games, Tuấn Anh made significant contributions to Vietnam's success in regional competitions. In 2018, he won a gold medal at the Asian Athletics Championships in the 4x400 meter relay, where his strong sprint in the final leg helped Vietnam claim victory. This victory was a milestone in his career, as it not only earned him international acclaim but also demonstrated his ability to perform under pressure in major competitions. Throughout 2018 and 2019, Tuấn Anh continued to excel in both individual and relay events. His performances in the 400 and 800 meter were consistently strong, and he set a series of national records. He went on to represent Vietnam in various prestigious meets, including the Asian Games, where he again earned multiple medals in relay events. His performances on the regional stage solidified his reputation as one of Vietnam's top middle-distance runners. At the 2019 SEA Games in the Philippines, Tuấn Anh's dominance in the 400 meters continued. He claimed the gold medal in the 400 meters, his first ever gold in this event at the SEA Games, marking the culmination of his career as one of Vietnam's top sprinters. His victory was celebrated not just for the medal, but for the determination and consistency he showed in the years leading up to it. Tuan An's victory in the 400 meters at the 2019 SEA Games was followed by another successful performance in the 4,400-meter relay, where he helped the Vietnamese team secure another silver medal. His achievements at these games were a testament to his ability to excel in both individual events and team competitions, challenges and setbacks. Despite his success, Mai Trần Tuấn Anh faced his share of challenges and setbacks throughout his career. Like many athletes, he encountered injuries that threatened to derail his progress. His most significant injury came in 2020, when he sustained a hamstring strain during a training session ahead of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. This injury caused him to miss several important events that year, including the Olympic trials, and it delayed his return to competition. During his recovery, Tuan Anh had to work closely with his medical team and coaches to regain his strength and conditioning. The period of rehabilitation was mentally and physically demanding, but Tuan Anh remained committed to his comeback. His ability to recover from such a serious injury highlighted his resilience and determination to continue competing at the highest level. The setback in 2020 also caused him to reassess his future in the sport, as the physical demands of sprinting were beginning to take a toll on his body. However, after months of rehabilitation and training, he made a successful return to the track in 2021. Although he was not able to return to his peak form immediately, his comeback showed the world that he was far from finished. Final years and transition to coaching. In the years following his return from injury, Mai Trần Tuấn Anh continued to compete at a high level, but his performances began to plateau as his body struggled to maintain the peak fitness required for top-level competition. In 2023, at the age of 27, Tuan Anh decided that it was time to retire from competitive athletics. His decision was influenced not only by his physical condition but also by a desire to give back to the sport and help develop the next generation of Vietnamese athletes. After his retirement, Tuan Anh transitioned into coaching, eager to pass on the knowledge and experiences he had gained throughout his career. He became a coach for the Gia Nang provincial athletics team, where he worked with young sprinters and middle-distance runners. His coaching style emphasizes discipline, mental toughness, and the importance of setting realistic goals. He takes pride in helping his athletes reach their full potential and instilling in them the same love for athletics that he had throughout his career. In his new role as a coach, Tuan Anh has been instrumental in helping Vietnam develop its next generation of athletes. He has worked with several promising young sprinters, helping them improve their techniques and providing valuable insights into the mental aspects of competitive athletics. His influence is already being felt in the Vietnamese athletics community, and he continues to be a role model for young athletes looking to follow in his footsteps.